Going live here. We're hot there. You are it's Cutthoat Radio Podcast. Oh boy. What just happened? Split cam. Oh my God. And then let's go live here. Why did it do that? Oh my God. Why did it do that? It's not even showing my fucking screen because it did that stupid shit. It went to split screen. How the fuck did it do that? Damn, I gotta do that all over again. I'm fucking stupid on that. I gotta get rid of that shit on there, man. Somehow, some way. This is the stupidest shit. I gotta get that off of here. I don't know how that's still on there. That shit is irritating the fuck out of me. What's up over there on IG? I see y'all over there as well. Hold on, man. I just some technical difficulties right now with this stupid ass shit on Facebook, man. Every time it's something. It's fucking, it's so irritating, man. Like I tagged all these people, now I gotta re-tag them. I'm just gonna tag them like this. What it do? What it do? Let me hold on, IG. Let me do this, man. This shit got me. Oh my God, man. I can't stand Facebook with this stupid ass shit. Just slow me the fuck down, man. It just slowed me down, man. Hold on. This shit got me a little frustrated. I'm trying to get all these people tagged on fucking Facebook like they was. Like this shit dumb, man. That's why I'm trying to use that StreamYard. What the fuck? Yeah, let me go to his name. What does it say? What the fuck? I can't find one of the church, so go see Cuddie. No, it ain't messing my day up. I just can't get it together right now, and it's making me irritated. All right, let me see if this. All right, I'm live here now. Like everything is set up. What's up? You better not lose a day. Okay, you here too? Oh Lord, Lance, you done found me on fucking YouTube. God damn. Anyway, let's get going. The top of the morning to everybody. Let me get my shit right. Top of the morning to everybody. I don't own the rights to the music playing. Yes, they are my vocals, but we gonna roll it anyway. Lance, I see you. Stay right there. We got a good show going. We're getting ready to go into everything right now. Let me just get going over here. I always fuck up. Something always going on. Something ain't right. I hate the hell out of the fact that I'm by myself doing all of the goddamn notes. I got to write all the notes. I got to set the camera up. I got to make sure all the lighting is good. It's all type of shit, that just it's irritating that I got to do every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Stay right here. Backwoods versus Swisher Sweet. Glad Lance is watching. Lance didn't start smoking backwoods until 2010. He's a 2010 backwoods smoker. Yes, you are, Lance. Shut up. Don't run your mouth. All right. That's out the way. Backwoods versus Swisher Sweet. Of course, I'll use the Swisher, but we're going to use the Backwood today. We got our Crip. We finna get going. Before we get going, we always got to play, guess what? The jingle. Mr. Motherfucking C-U-T. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. It's the Cutthoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cutthoat Radio Podcast. I know. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. It's the Cutthoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cutthoat Radio Podcast. For some reason, over here, my IG want to act like I gotta dump the blunt real quick. Let me dump this real fast while we do that. Let's just go ahead and play that one more time. It's the Cutthoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cutthoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. It's the Cutthoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cutthoat Radio Podcast. Give me a second here, y'all. If I had somebody that was helping me do all this shit, all I would have to do is just roll the weed or the weed to be rolled, and I'd be ready to go. But no, I got to do everything by myself. Lance want to sit over there on his ass to watch the show instead of helping me with the show. Now Lance is over here. Now I smoke you ain't never smoked no backwoods for years. Shut up. But here we go. You ain't smoked no backwoods for years. Just shut up. Nobody want to hear you lie here on national media. But here we go. All right. If I had, instead of Lance being over there watching the show, Lance could be over there helping me with the show to make the show more successful. But again, we always got people that don't want to help. They want to eat the bread. They want to smoke the weed, but they don't want to help make the bread and help buy the weed. That's Lance. No, I'm not. That ain't Lance. That ain't Lance. I'm just playing. All right, let's get the weed rolled. And while we rolling the weed, top of the AM to everybody. I hope everybody has had an awesome week. It's football Sunday. Yes, I don't own the rights to the music, but they are my vocals, so we definitely gonna play the track I call Master Art to Chat. I got the rap right here in front of me. We're gonna play that in just a second after I roll the weed. Top of the AM to all the mods, the chats, the Facebook, the IG, YouTube, my supporters, my subscribers. Sorry I haven't been here in a while. I've been working 3 jobs, doing doubles and shit like that. So excuse me. The Raiders do not play today. Today the Raiders lost today on a bye. Today the Raiders lost today on a bye. hey, we go. Don't go nowhere. E, we finna get into it. But let me like I said, let me cook like Glorilla. Let me cook. IG supporters, everybody haven't been here. I'm sorry about that. Haven't showed my face. Working 3 jobs. It's really that time of the year where I got to pick up extra shifts so that way I can get some money in my pocket. Buy presents for people for Christmas and all of that good stuff. Help out with the Thanksgiving and things of that nature. As far as the food, instead of always going with my hand out and want a plate. This, I'm trying to, switch that up and start making food and passing out plates and giving it to people. So we definitely going to do that. He said, go Buccaneers. Would you wait for football? Eric over here on Facebook and Lance over here on fucking YouTube. Wait for football. Everybody on IG. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let me get the weed rolled and stuff. Y'all jump into the comments and all y'all care about is y'all shit. Let's talk about what we got. We got a bulletin here full of 14 things that we need to get through. before football start. It's 9:02. Y'all know I got to get over to the Raider compound. I'm not a Raider fan, but I do watch football over at the Raider compound. So I'm definitely gonna get over there so I can get going with my bruh this morning. Me and bruh always watching football and sports and shit together. So I got to get over there to ODB house. But we definitely gonna get into it. Before we get into anything and we get going, let me just go ahead and play the record. I'm gonna just play the record. Let me play my record right now. It's called Master the Art Chat. It's Master Art of Conversation or whatever I fucking call it. But let's just get into it. I'm gonna turn my mic down just a tad bit here, and I'm gonna turn the speakers up or the speaker up so we could hear that master conversation while I roll the weed. Here we go. This is something new I'm working on though. Actually, you know what? Let me just roll the weed. Let me just roll the weed. Hold on. Because it's kind of like I want to walk y'all through that rap. I don't want to just play it out loud because it's new. And I want y'all to be able to like catch what I'm saying. Wait a damn minute. Did I just see Richard sitting in Cheryl's lap, rolling a swisher, and all bets off until Dak gets traded to the Raiders? Oh, no. Oh, no. Hell no. This nigga said, let me turn the thing there. This nigga said, Ace over there on Facebook. Hold on. Would you wait, Lance? Y'all gotta let me roll this weed. Hold on, I can't even get through the goddamn thing because y'all over here, which all y'all said, this nigga Ace over here, Ace Young, Ace Boogie, Ace, my nigga Ace Boogie is in the building. Top of the AM, Ace Boogie. My nigga said, wait a damn minute. Let me just scroll. My nigga Ace said, wait a damn minute. Did I just see Richard sitting in Cheryl's lap, rolling a swisher, and all the bets are off until Dak get traded to the Raiders? Dak going to the Raiders. Holy shit, sparks are flying this morning. We have got to get over to the compound before the goddamn football start, but I got to get through this. The nation. Remy, the reason why I didn't come yesterday, I got all this merch. I got hella shit going on. I didn't get a chance to make it. My bad. It ain't going to kill you. You're not going to die. You okay. I'll come by and see you sometime this week. You right there in Fairfield. I know where you. Damn, I can't even keep my ears on. You right there in Fairfield. I know where you at. Let me get the backwood roll. Shit now, y'all. I'm rolling the whole backwood. I ain't even going to rip a piece off. Fuck it. Because this going to carry me all the way over to the compound so I can get over there. The nation. You stop putting false narrative. No, it's not false narratives. Lance, you ain't smoked backwoods. I came around you and you didn't want to smoke a backwood. You said, like, yuck mouth. Look what he called me, y'all. Gator back throat. I didn't even know he knew what a gator back throat was because Yuck hadn't even said it yet. Yuck hadn't even said it yet. Look what he called me, y'all. Look what he called me, y'all. He called me. Look what he called me. He called me gator back throat. Where the pack at? Oh, I threw it away. He don't know how to roll them. He just don't know how to roll them. That's all that is. He don't know how to roll them. Lance, I don't know why you even here. Y'all team lost today on the bye. Let me get the weed roll. Y'all team lost today already on the bye. Dubai. I'm dropping the weed out. I smoke backwood blunts because they the most expensive. Shit, nigga, I would roll one of these so fast, so quick, in a heartbeat. Wait a minute. Let me scroll back here on Facebook. I see people popping in and out on Facebook. That's all right if y'all popping in and out. I know y'all watching the show, regardless if y'all want to watch the whole show or not. Y'all watching the show. Now, before I even get off into smoking, because I want to smoke comfortably. like I said, I don't own the rights to the music, but I'm gonna walk y'all through this track right here. It's called Master Art of Conversation. I always play some music to get the juices rolling, even though my juices is always rolling. I'm still gonna play it backwards. You can't even roll the backwards. Yes, I can roll backwards, you stupid punk. Don't be stupid, Lance, and go wipe your booty or something. No pause. Go wipe your ass, nigga. Get the fuck off, my goddamn. This is a 49er feed. I don't know why you here. Let's keep going. I see y'all up there, Queen. I see you, Queen Podcast. Let's go. Let me play this track. It's from me. I don't own the rights to the music. Let's go. Look out. That's what this is. Potatoes and meat. We gonna get down. Let me see if I can give it to y'all. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. The rubber met the road. Let the beat kick in, Shaw. Let it kick in, Cuddie. You got this. I'm grown. The rubber met the road. Yeah. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, then. I said, I'm gonna live up to my name. Back on the mic, I never left. I turn right, turn never left. Rap so stank, I'm hella fresh. Pray to the God, I'm hella blessed. Shit move slow, I never stress. Pit me a woman and sell her breasts. I'm not rich, I'm never rest. Simon the street, I'm from the Crest. Got all A's, I passed the test. If you broke no bag, say less. Take you a seat and grab a desk. I spit raps, no fabulous. Bet you no nigga take from me. I'm just plotting and waiting to see. Boop, bop, 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 I hit you with 3. Leaving your body just resting in peace. Get away quickly, y'all bouncing, I flee. Won't never snitch like they do May McGee. Forever committed, I throw up the T. Raising the streets and I know I'm a G. Busting it down and I'm cutting the key. Police get coming, they know I'm a flea. Counterfeit custom, you faking the P. You niggas can't rap and you nothing to see. Believe in me, I am a hero. When I die, put my face on the mirror. Rap real shit, I never been a zero. Rap real nice, you could get about it. Hot, I'm spicing, you niggas really weirdo. Boots I stomped, I'm harder than the steel. Stopped in the streets and they ask me if I still flow. I spit raps coming harder than a deal. I never catch me out of chill boat. I so crack in the back of a rip. She get money for sex, she a nympho. I spit tire rap. Anything, booby, 5 tray, 5 that I've been dope blooded. Do not make us. I like my being black, not pinto. Money's always on my. Salute me like I'm presidential. Cooking like a fucking lentil. Sticking to my. I put the plan out with a pen and. I don't know this part. Continental. I ask producers what they really hit for. Take a shot and watch me really sip slow, busting me a rhyme like I'm slime. Behind the flip mode, I'm a shine. It's my time, super hype. He can smoke everything in line. When I got to get the hustle from the fucking get-go. Cousin James and Uncle learn the game, the shouting tempo, catch the pass like Hunter Renfro. Sell the crack and big boat, niggas laughing, crack the big joke. Now I'm sitting back and big smoke, stacking on my racks and big go. Niggas super small, you lit low. Niggas super fraud, pretend acting like a fraud, a big show. Talking to a dog, a big bro. Walking with my dog, a big hoe. I will make one call, it will go. Knock your head right off, a field goal. Raps I spit real raw and real bold. Nigga, I'm dope. You do not want. Let me stop this. You do not want to go bar for bar with me. If you try to go bar, let me see. Hold on. If you try to go bar for bar with me, it's gonna be a situation. You do not want to go bar for bar for me, bar for bar with me, because I'm gonna give it to you all. I'm gonna give you all I got. A game status. I don't know why I always put my hand around the flame as if I'm outside and the wind is blowing. Hey, Lance, I'm gonna send you the actual record so you can hear what I'm saying, because I probably messed some of the words up and shit. But nigga, I'm telling you, when I got to here, I said, salute me like I'm presidential, cooking like a fucking lentil, sticking to my grind. I drew my plan out with a pen and stencil. Pledging to the money like Omega Sci-Fi Continental, picking me a slap. I ask producers what they really hit for. Really not a drinker. I take a shot and watch me really sip slow, busting me a rhyme like I'm slime. Super, what I say? Busting me a rhyme like I'm slime, and I'm signed to flip mode. Nigga, I'm a shine. It's my time. Super hyphy, can smoke everything in line, not behind when it comes to get dough. Hustle from the fucking get-go. Cousin James and Uncle Tiptoe learned it from the shouting tempo. Catch the pass like Hunter Renfro. Nigga, I was gassing that. I'm telling you, nigga, I said hustle from the fucking get-go. Cousin James and Uncle Tiptoe learn the game the shouting tempo. Catch the pass like Hunter Renfro. used to sell the crack in Big Boke. I'm telling you, cuz I was gassing that. I was gassing him. I'm gonna send it to you. I gotta send you to the things because I know you gonna play that shit loud. Then motherfucker, you gonna blast it. I know you is. Anyway, let's go ahead and go. I just wanted to get through that real fast. I don't own the rights to that, but that was something that I'm working on. Let's go ahead and go. Number one, 20 years later, Mac Dre. He's been gone for 20 years. We definitely gonna talk about that. We're gonna give him his flowers, pay respects over there. I'm late on doing that. I normally do it on the actual date, but it's just I got a lot going on as far as work is concerned. So just excuse me to all my audience, all my fans, subscribers, everybody, et cetera, et cetera. Number two, more on the YSL trial. We definitely gonna talk about the YSL trial and the shenanigans over there with the state prosecution. They are stupid, they dumb, and they are losing the case. Number three, we're gonna talk about OTF. I'm late on this. OTF and Lil Durk. We definitely got to talk about them. We're gonna get through that. Where my ashtray at? Oh, right here. We definitely gonna get through that. And all the shit that's going on over there. And it's looking. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm online. I can't send it to you while I'm sitting online, Lance. Goddamn, nigga. Let me get offline first. I'm gonna get it as soon as I get off this motherfucker. I'm sending it straight to you, cuz you know I am. OTF Lil Durk. That's number three. Number four, the Halloween / holidays are not the same as the past holidays that we used to celebrate when we was out there celebrating and all that. I wanted to talk about that a little bit last week, but I'm gonna talk about it this week because Halloween passed already. But Thanksgiving is coming up, Christmas is coming up, New Year's is coming up, and I think it's gonna be the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. Even with your family around, it's still not the same. It just feels like the holidays are cheaper. The holidays are less than what they were back in. We're gonna talk about it though. Number 9 is weeks. Well, number 5, excuse me. Number 5 is week 10, week 9 and week 10 NFL. We're gonna read off the everything there, the scores, the highlights, the talk shit, all of that good stuff. Number 5. Number 6, we're gonna do that on the NBA as well. I meant to get over here and do all of this last week or the week before, or whatever the case may be. Well, we could definitely talk about it. That's number 6. Number 7 is the Hot Boys reunion. We're gonna talk about Weezyana Fest 2024. We definitely got some notes there. Number 8, Justin Jonhson and young Dolph. Rest in peace, young Dolph. We definitely got to talk about Justin Jonhson because he's a stupid motherfucker. We're gonna talk about that. Number 9, the presidential race, Kamala versus Trump. We're gonna talk about that. We all know what happened at the end of that. I got the presidential election now. We're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about it like Michael Irvin off of Undisputed. Undisputed is no more. Skip Bayless has crashed and fallen and burned. But the thought in my mind when Michael Irvin used to say, "We'll talk about it." That's what I got that from. So anyway, we'll talk about it. Number 10 is StreamYard. So this new program that I'm using that I want to use, I'm not using it yet, but I want to use. It's costing me anywhere from like $250 to $300 to use the program. You'll see the banner on the bottom. I'll do some quick updates and announcements with it to show y'all what I'm talking about. I just want to show y'all, but that's the free usage of it. You could do the free usage, you could do the core, and then you could do, so on and so forth. And so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pay for it, but I would like my subscribers, I would like my followings, I would like everybody, all my supporters and everybody to kind of like pitch in and help me get that program so that way I can elevate and move to the next phase of the podcasting. I'm still what we call it struggle streaming. I'm still struggle streaming, y'all. Y'all got to help me over here. Help me, help us, help everybody. We're going to get into it. Number 11 is RIP segment. We got Quincy Jones passed away. That's the meat and potatoes over there on the RIP. And then we got DJ Clark Kent as well. And a few other locals from the city of Vallejo passed away. We definitely going to say our RIPs right there. Number 12 is the new Thiz coat. I was wearing the new Thiz coat yesterday. It's sitting right here next to me. The new tease is up, and I'm still don't hold on. Not everybody. That's a fucked up. Hold on. Everybody gonna say that's a fucked up cough. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a chronic. Okay. So anyway, we got the new jackets is out now. This color scheme is the first of its kind. I'm the first to get this color scheme. I got it from Kilo, my cousin, yesterday. I was in the ghetto. I'm gonna talk about that too. I was in the ghetto. Actually, I went down there to get merch from a few people yesterday. So I got all my merch here. We're gonna talk about what I got right here. The new Theus jackets are out. If you want to go through me, we're gonna talk about this. If you want to go through me to get the goddamn jackets, it's gonna cost you a finder's fee. But we'll talk about it. I'm gonna give you the options. I'm not gonna try to manipulate, scheme, scam, or none of that because my cousin is doing good business. My cousin is straightforward with his business, and I'm gonna be straightforward with my audience and my business, doing business with y'all. So if we want to talk, we're gonna talk about it. Bay Hustling, same thing with the Bay Hustler. He got new merch out. Hold on. We got new merch out, bucket hats and all of that good stuff. So if you're looking to get any type of merch from the Bay Hustler, tap in with me. Again, it's a finder's fee if you go through me. I can patch you in with my nigga Archie from the P Wheel, California. P Wheel, California, for you slow niggas. That's Pittsburgh, home of the Ma figures. And this is the Ma figures big homie. So I'm tapped in with top of the food chain. So when I go down there and I pick up my merch and I pick up my promotional packages and shit like that, it's not like I'm just a baller and I'm just spending, buku money. I do support them. I do pay for certain merchandise because I would want you to pay for my merchandise as well. But they do give me promotional kits to do the promo. This is the bucket hat. This is the bucket hat. This is the jacket right here. I'm gonna do the promo in a minute, but that's the Bay Hustler got new merch. Number no, the presidential election. That's more notes on the presidential election right there. What number was that? Number 14. Hold on, let me. Number 14 is the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group. The Thanksgiving dinner in a box. I'm definitely gonna give you notes there on that. That's number 14. And then last on the list, but never least, I was in the Crest. So I'm definitely gonna talk about my experiences being back in the Crest. I ain't been back down there in a while. And I know everybody's like, nigga, you from the Crest, but it's different. It's not the same when I was out there. It's not the same. And I'm gonna break all of that down. But let's go back to the top. Let's do our RIP for Mac Dre. Let's do that for Mac Dre. So we definitely want to pay our respects to Mac Dre. Mac Dre was murdered. Andre Lewis Hicks is his full-fledged name. I can say that now because he's not here with us no more, but I can get that out. And so Mac Dre passed away November 1st in 2004. And so we lost him November 1st, 2004. And that date just passed. So it's been 20 years of his passing. This is the 20th anniversary of losing Mac Dre. We lost Mac Dre, and when we lost Mac Dre, it was just it was real. It was real, man. It was real. It's still to this day. It hurts. Like I posted on my Facebook page, I told everybody, I said, man, not a breath, not a breath, man, not a breath. And again, I got a lot of the Mac Dre merch. Of course, I'm sponsored by the T. Of course, if you ain't got this T on your shirt, it's false. It's not real. It's not authentic. You gotta have that T. You gotta have the T. That T has got to be shown. You gotta have a T. That T is a must. If you ain't got the T, it's not real. Okay. So anyway, back up to the top. Mac Dre, man. Innovative. Broke into the game. Too hard for the radio. I mean, I can go down the whole list of his catalog. I don't got it all written in front of me. Things that stood out to me about Mac Dre, his determination, never to give up. He kept fighting. Even after his passing, we are still fighting 20 years later. So we fight for his legacy. We fight for his place in the hip hop community. But we no longer have to do that. And the reason why I say that is because he's an icon. He's an icon. He belongs to the world as far as in the hip hop community is concerned. Yes, the Crest never let his name die, all that good stuff. But we don't own his name. We don't own none of the stuff. We just the ones that we was there from the beginning with the Cuddie. A lot of the Bay Area is with him now, but wasn't with him back, way back then, and I'm not going to get into the who's and the name drops and all of that other stuff. No, I don't want to do all that. It's not about that. It's about Mac Dre's 20th anniversary. And I'm showing and paying respects, giving him his flowers. My mentor still to this day, one of my mentors still to this day, along with others. It's not their day, but when it's their day, I'll let y'all know who I'm talking about there. But Dre was definitely a mentor for me. I was on stage with him, rocking and rolling, doing what I do, coming up, learning how to do what I do, paying attention to everything that he did and others done. He's a forefather of the game that I represent and that I ride with. So definitely want to pay my respects. Mac Dre is right here on my, you know what I mean? He right here. So I ride with the Cuddie every day. You know what I'm saying? The Cuddie is, I'm with the Cuddie. Cuddie is with me. You dig what I'm saying? Every day. And then around the studio, the Ujo, I got the Bay Area musical wall going up right now. So I put myself up there. I got Dre up there. I got the Bay Hustler up there. I got BEC up there. I got my cousin Rockstar up there. I got Coolio the Underdog up there. I got EB, Daddy of the Hood, Sleek Dank, Doobie, the Jacker, Ryder J. Clyde, Keek the Sneaks. Oh, I got Yuck Mouths. I got everybody up here. Everybody is up here. And I got to get them to sign it. Filthy Riches is up there. The Beta Weeders is up there. Jay Stallings is up there. Richie Riches is up there. Like everybody from the Bay is on that wall. Definitely on that wall. So, stay tuned for that. And I'll do a display walkthrough and let everybody see it. But I'm still adding shit to it. So, let me finish adding. But rest easy to the Cuddie. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you taught me, I execute day in, day out. I remember riding with Dre. We was in his Benz with the white bitch. And he turned, this is after the fact that I was in a situation and he witnessed the situation. And this is after that situation happened. He told me, he was like, he looked in the back seat, passing me the backwood and just, Rob, you need to get a gun. He told me I need to get a gun. Cuddie told me I need to get a gun because after that situation, he was like, you need to get a gun. You can't do this. You got to get a gun. So, that stuck to me, and I beat him in blitz. This is that football game that he had the two black TVs in the living room. I think this was Rappers Island, I believe. We was at Rappers Island. We was playing blitz, and he thought he was just gonna come out the room with the bitch, right? And just come in the living room and just spank my head off. The Cuddie came and just, oh yeah, I got you, Rob. It's good. He sat down and got to playing with me. Nigga, he seen I knew what I was doing and got the nigga, I chopped him on blitz. Nigga, y'all remember blitz? Chopped him on blitz. Nigga, we went and got something to eat. Everybody thiz and trying to eat. Everybody thiz. Everybody thiz and trying to eat. That shit funny as fuck, bruh. I got so many furl stories just myself because I was the youngest, being able to soak up the energy and being around. Now, shout out to Jay Diggs, shout out to Kilo Kurt, shout out to Coolio the Underdog, and the rest of the mob. You know what I'm saying? The little cousin. If you reach out to them, they'll all tell you that's little cousin. So rest in peace to Mac Dre. 20th anniversary. We can play one of his tracks. I know y'all probably was gonna say, why you don't play none of his music? I do got something we could play. So let's find something in here that's furlish. This is one of my favorites. I don't own the rights to the music. Let's play this for Dre.
One more time. Serving it. You deserving it. I've been going for a long time. Put it down, something special,
The game I spit is fat like oak and got more soul than deep fried oak. Dope like China White. Now I'm like dynamite, blowing up the spot. Rap flow fat like beer from cake taps. Slap them saps but give daps to Big Macs. A seasoned vet in this game by indulging. Pockets bulging from banking Trojans.
Love my grip, but don't trip off ghetto freaks. Skill for script, but chill deep in them ghetto streets. Dodge or duck when police chase me. Sharp as cause OG's lazy. Me and my mic is like Gin and Sacco. Don't get Yako, foot and sock. Oh, you didn't know? People keep this man and recognize Mac Dre's a name. I step to the mic with intent to lace them.
Okay, they're gonna get me for playing so much of it. So let me stop and go back to what I was doing. Anyway, it's always good to hear a Mac Dre. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to hear yo, you know, I'm a protege of the game, so it's always good to hear your mentor when he doing his thing. Yeah. So anyway, let's continue on. Transitioning on to more on YSL. 3 out of 5 of the defendants have pled out, including Young Thug. 15 years probation for Thug. Can't rap about gangs. Can't perform his old music. Can't be in Atlanta unless it's okay by his PO. Father and both Brian Steele and Keith Adams are not satisfied about the state giving they're not set. Let me rephrase that. Let me get it right. They're not happy with the fact that the state messed this up and they wanted to go all the way and get the verdict not guilty. They're happy that Young Thug is home and released. Follow me here, y'all. They're happy that Young Thug is home and released, but they're not happy because they wanted the guilty verdict. And that's what I was trying to say right there. Now, from Seti Nash, this is what I got from Seti Nash and Cat Not Williams. Shout out to Seti Nash. Shout out to Cat Not Williams. Shout out to the lead attorney. Shout out to AV the 7th. Shout out to Dear World Christian. Shout out to Cuff Boys. Shout out to the paralegal. Shout out to I'm Not a Lawyer. Shout out to Miss Sylvia, infamous Sylvia. I know I'm leaving other folks out. And I apologize if I don't give you a shout out, but you know, shout out to all of the avenues that I interact with in they special chat rooms and all of that good stuff. They all know me. That's why I'm giving them a shout out here on my platform. Because I'm getting in tune. Anyway, Seti Nash, he said that Thug isn't moving to California. He's probably gonna move to Florida, and I got that from Seti Nash. But let's talk about the YSL and all the shenanigans from the state. So the state had so many mistrials, motions for mistrial in this case. The judge had it up to here with the mistrial motions, and they just had it up to here with the sloppiness that was the word used, and the unprepared how the state is unprepared this case and how they just threw it all together as they going along. And so it got to this point where it was a witness on the stand. The witness blurted out some stuff about a that was presidential to one of the clients or to 2 people in the case, because both of their names are Quay. They wasn't talking about this specific Quay, but you wasn't supposed to do that because it's detrimental to the defendants, the way that this happened. And so both the Quays, well, the mistrial popped up. Both the Quays opted out. They out of it, and then Thug. So it just was, you know, a situation that, you know, caused for a mistrial. Now the Judge Paige Whitaker is the new judge on the thing. She did not and will not allow a mistrial with prejudice, or at that point she didn't allow the mistrial with prejudice. And so that's what that was about in a nutshell as of right now. So you've seen Keith Adams, which is YSL Thug's attorney, and Brian Steele, which is Young Thug's attorney. You've seen both of them make statements after all of this was said. And so and then the father, you know, Young Thug's father made a statement as well. They don't agree with the fact that they agree with the decision that Young Thug made to be home with his family, his, you know, why the girl, the kids and all of that good stuff. But because they knew that they was winning this case and that the state messed this case up so bad, they wanted to go to the guilty verdict. Now hear me out. And I got to say this. I wanted a guilty verdict my damn self. I wanted them to go down. I said, you know what? Thug and them need to be released. They need a bond and some more shit. Lil Baby called Gunna a rat, and I think we all did at one point. And but Thug said he still wanted to do music with him. But it's that's one tweet. Another tweet came out saying that, you know, Thug saying that, you know, I don't know what type of nigga I'm paraphrasing. I don't know what type of nigga you is. You ain't nobody that I want to deal with, whatever the case may be. It just mixed feelings when it comes to them two. When you see tweets, that's all I'm trying to say. It's a bunch of tweets out there, and the tweets are mixed feeling tweets. You know, one tweet say he gonna work with Gunna, and another tweet say Gunna is not good, or Gunna I don't know the nigga. The nigga ain't no real nigga. Some shit I had read. I was thinking to myself, well, shit, what the fuck? You know, 1 minute this, 1 minute that. But then I seen Gunna just brought Thug out on a performance, so it's just a lot of mixed feelings right there. Anyway, shout out to Thug, being able to come home. Shout out to Brian Steele. Shout out to Keith Adams. I know they don't know me. But shout out to all of that because and I learned so much looking and watching and listening to this trial. Like this really opened my eyes up to the judicial system, not just in Fulton County, but around the globe, around this United States of America. I mean, we are up against it. Once you get into the clutches of the system, that when they say they get you, they got you, and they really mean that stuff. Now, I was cut loose and let go, and my probation, I exceeded my probation, and I was able to actually walk off probation as an adult. I did 5. I gave him 90 days in the freezer, right? Now, I know niggas that walked off 10, 20, 15 years, and I'm talking about 90 days, right? I'm making a joke about that, not about the time. I'm not joking. Hear me and hear me good. Shout out to the state and feds. This nigga's doing time. So I'm not making a mockery or joking about the time. I'm saying how they did me. They took me and locked me up for 90 days as if I was going to be really rehabilitated in 90 days. Anyway, and so I walked off my probation. Thank God for that. But it's a lot of people that's now 15 years on probation, Thug. And they say Thug ain't gonna be able to do it. I think he's gonna be able to do it, especially doing his shows and doing charity events and sticking around his immediate circle, his family, not letting no new friends, no new friends. No. Stay down from my day one, niggas. All you need. No new friend. No. He don't need new friends. Thug don't. And then, transitioning on to OTF and Lil Durk, it seemed like Lil Durk and OTF are under the gun just as bad as, or even worse than Young Thug is. And they got all type of stuff that Young premeditated it. They trying to say the music matches the shit like they were saying the Young Thug. They bringing in song lyrics like they did Mac Dre in 92 when Mac Dre didn't even rob the bank. You can't even find who's been robbing your Brian. It got deep. So you're going to blame somebody. What's next? You going to frame somebody? Boop, boop. You going to frame somebody? Is you going to frame somebody? Is you going to frame punk police? What a one track can't even find who's been robbing you blind. They going to bring in the song lyrics, man. Jam did 12 years. We going into OTF. Shout out to the rest of the slime life. Young Thug, King Slime. In the words of the lead attorney, King Slime is home. Shout out to the whole mob over there, to the Slime family. I became a Slime member as myself over there in Cat Not Williams chat. I'm slimed out, you dig what I'm saying? So I be sliming, you dig? And at the end of what his father said, his father did the slime too. That nigga did that shit. I said, we raw. We the slimiest niggas on the planet. Niggas don't want to slime up. Slime with me, Cuddie. Come on, slime with me. Hold on, what? What you saying right here? I'm going to stretch that over, and I'm going to just stretch this real quick. Yeah, welcome home, Big Meech. You right. You are absolutely. I'm gonna jump in there right there because we're doing the welcome home segment, kind of sort of with YSL and all of that. You are absolutely right. Welcome home, Big Meech. I didn't write that on here, but we're gonna get it out there anyway. Welcome home, Big Meech. He walked out the federal system. He's home. He got his teeth fixed. I seen that. He, kind of big. So we're gonna see what he do about the Blue Da Vinci situation and all of the allegations that he's facing with the third party snitching. I just want to throw that out there as well. He did from the allegations allegedly. Hear me out and hear me good. Allegedly, he did some third party snitching, and so we really want to, meat and potatoes that as well. Well, let's not just talk about glorify the fact that he home because of maybe he did a third party to come home. Maybe. I'm not saying he did it. I'm saying maybe. Allegedly. I don't know for sure, but welcome home, Big Meech. It's all hearsay and speculation here on Cutthoat Radio Podcast. I don't know for sure. I don't see the paperwork. I do know for sure that Young Thug came home based on the fact that he pled guilty to, I think, 3-4 of the counts, and then he walked into a non-plea. A non-plea is the state, he didn't take the state offer, and the state ain't taking the defense offer, and the judge has to make the decision for what is to come in that situation. Now, when Thug went in there blinded like that, the judge could have gave him 20 years. Yes, the judge could have gave him 20 years. She could have said, with everything under the sun, I hereby sentence you to 20 years to serve in the federal system, blah, 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 because it was federal indictment. Or not federal indictment, state indictment, excuse me. And then if it was a federal indictment, we wouldn't have had all the cameras in the room. They do not film any federal cases. Grand juries in the federal cases are not filmed at all. So we wouldn't have never seen none of this. We'd have heard about it. We'd have got the updates and hear it, but we never would have got the visual. So again, shout out to everybody that was in the courtroom doing the visuals. Again, and Thug stood up and sincerely said his apologies to the court and to society. He said that he's going to change. He learned from his mistakes. He held himself accountable, took full responsibility for his actions as a rapper and being in the streets, being who he was in the streets and everything like that in his past. And so he held himself accountable in front of the judge, and the judge damn near teary-eyed and cried and all that shit. And if you didn't see it, you can go watch it on YouTube. It's up there. But I think Young Thug is gonna come home and change for the better for his family, his kids, and things of that nature. I don't think he's gonna come home and make the same mistakes. Now they're gonna do stupid shit like make AIs and have him talking on AI, and it may sound like Young Thug, but it's an AI. It might not even be him. So just pay attention to. Don't pay attention to him, that little shit, because that type of shit can get him locked back up, using certain gang words that the judge told him not to use. That immediately, it was an AI that came out, and it was like, dude, that ain't Thug. Thug ain't even supposed to be talking like that. So how the fuck he get out of jail and immediately start talking like that? That's some bullshit. But anyway, they did that. They tried it. Shout out to Thug now. Lil Durk, Jam did 12 years, came home wearing a wire to set Durk up. Durk knew he'd been wearing the wire. What y'all think about that? If you know he's wearing a wire, why you even continue on with what you were doing? You just thought you weren't gonna get caught. You thought you was slick. You thought you was a badass. You thought you was you thought you was above the law. I don't know. I'm not gonna assume speculation, hearsay, but you got yourself in a jam. Fucking with Jam. Yep. You sure did, Lil Durk. And I pray for you. I'm not saying here on my show that I'm excited and happy for your capture and takedown. No. What I'm saying is let's get in the courts. Let's get this settled. Get back to your life. Move on with this shit. And y'all, for fuck's sake, like Cat Not Williams, one of the members of the Slime Life chat on Cat Not Williams channel, for FFS, for fuck's sake. FFS says, no, I mean, no, he didn't say nothing. I'm just saying FFS. For fuck's sake, you rappers, you get all of this money, you become these millionaires and all of this stuff, you feed and family stuff, but you still got one, maybe even 2 feet in the street, maybe both your arms in the street as well, not just your feet. And it's like, you can't do both. You got to be able to separate. You got to be business orientated. You got to go to the next level. You got to everybody can't go. You love them. You can love them from a distance, but everybody can't go. You know me. I want everybody to be with me. I really do. And some nights you're going to be able to spend the night where I'm going to be at in the southern part of the world. You're going to be able to be there, but you're not going to the top. because everybody can't go. Lil Durk and YSL Thug and everybody, you guys got to learn from these mistakes that you made. I know you from the block. I know King Von died. You want to slide with King Von. I know, and rest in peace to King Von. And my condolences to his family, moms, kids, wife, all that good stuff. God forbid. But you got to let it go. You got to say no. What Cat Williams said to P. Diddy, you got to tell him no. Well, that's what you got to do with the streets. You got to tell the streets no. We losing people left and right. Left and right. If you're not in jail, you're in the ground. If they're not in jail, they're in the ground. Left and right. Left and right. OTF, you know, they getting ready to roll over on. I don't know. That's hearsay speculation. I don't know how hearsay speculation truthfully it is. But I heard they getting ready to roll over on Durk. It's a goddamn shame. The feds thought Durk was gonna run. So from my understanding, Durk had booked a flight here, booked a flight here, booked a flight over there, and secretly wasn't gonna get on none of them flights to throw the feds off and catch the flight over here. But the feds caught on to that and picked him up over there. And now that's why we hear where we at with Lil Durk. So again, let's just pray. Let's just pray he make it home out of this. Let's just pray he make it home out of this. I'm going to play the jingle real quick. Let me splice in here, and I'm going to run over here to get me a drink out of my little cooler. Hold on.
It's the Cutthoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cutthoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. It's the Cutthoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cutthoat Radio Podcast.
I just wanted to go over there and get me a little drink so that way I can get the cotton mouth out my jaw. There we go. Right. Number 4. Let's keep going, transitioning on. I hope Lil Durk and them find a way to get out of the tangle and the weave and the debacle that they're in right now. Let's keep going. The holidays, Halloween. I should have did this on Halloween or the day after Halloween, but Halloween is just not the same no more. The costumes look cheaper, they look faker, they don't look like they stand out and be scarier or whatever the case may be. It looked too cartoonish. It looked too sensitive. It looked too soft. It ain't the same. Halloween used to be gothic. They doing dog tricks. What you say about here? You said they doing dog tricks. About what did you say? He said they been doing dog tricks. They been rolling over on Durk. Hey Lance, we gonna talk about it. We definitely that's cold, man. I'm not laughing at you, Durk. I'm not laughing at you, Durk. I'm just laughing at the fact that me and my boy know that they they ain't shit, man. You know, we know the people ain't shit, and this is the Fed. See, the difference between Young Thug's case and Durk's case right now is the federal and state levels. Young Thug and them was on the state level. We are dealing with the federal level with Lil Durk. So this is a whole different ballgame. And somebody might have gave up the information about Pee Wee Longway, if I'm not mistaken. They're talking about Seti Nash name is involved, and I'm just throwing this out there. Allegations, hearsay, speculation. Shout out to again Seti Nash, not throwing you under the bus. I'm just throwing this out there from what I hearsay and speculate. And then they also said that Brick Baby had something to do with the location, giving up the location. But again, this is all hearsay speculation on so many different platforms. So again, I'm just bringing this to the show, letting y'all know. It's all hearsay and speculation, though. It's not. I don't know for sure if Brick Baby gave up a location, but he's all over No Jump. It just again, it's all hearsay speculation. He's all over Adam 22 with all of the mumbo jumbo and shit like that. So I don't know just how true that shit is, but again, Brick Baby name keep coming up about a lot of the name dropping about if he in the indictment on the paperwork with Pee Wee Longway and also Lil Durk's and he was, connected with Young Thug and YSL Woody and all of that. So that nigga Brick Baby been down to Atlanta, been all in the midst of kissing them. So I don't know. We don't know. It's hearsay speculation here on this show. But again, the state and federal level is the difference between Durk's and Thug's cases. So we'll go from there with that. Let's keep going though. Halloween is not the same. It's all a bunch of the kids don't they don't stay out late. They don't trick or treat like they used to. I remember back in the day when we trick or treated, we used to actually said he gonna tell what did he say? You gotta type faster because I'm trying to transition on. Said he gonna tell he did it before. Said he gonna tell he did it before. Damn. Now that's again, I don't know what said he told on or who he told on and what he told on somebody about, and that's hearsay speculation on my show. If he, that's again, I can't say for sure that he's telling or he told. But you saying that, Lance? Okay, that's you saying that, not me. Again, so anyway, Halloween, it's not the same. I'm transitioning on now, Lance. Just so you know, we're moving past that. It isn't the same. Trick-or-treating isn't the same. The kids don't go out and stay out late like they used to. And I know the situation with COVID-19 and all of that has, the world has been shaping different because of COVID-19 and just how vicious and violent folks are out there nowadays. And so I gotta restart the live here. And so, I know you gotta, be cautious and be careful with the kids being out like that and everything like that. It just looked, a little bit, cartoonish, I guess. And the costumes ain't, I don't know. It seemed like the holidays ain't as if the holidays from like back in the day. The holidays back in the day when we celebrated the holidays, I mean, we all went out trick-or-treating. We stayed out 10, 11, 12 at night. Sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, still trying to collect candy from people's houses and shit. Bag snatching with that wasn't a good part, but we did it anyway. I mean, it was all type of holiday spirit into trick-or-treating. Nowadays, it's just, trunk treating. Trunk treating. The kids put on costumes, do it at the school, then they come home, they do it all the way until the sun go down. Kids is in the house. Kids ain't even trick-or-treating when the sun go down. You were supposed to trick-or-treat when the sun went down, not when the sun is still out. We didn't go trick-or-treating when the sun was still out. They do that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Boy, the times have changed. Hopefully Thanksgiving, the values and morals of Thanksgiving don't start, deteriorating and drifting off and being less and less and less of the spirit. We know the origin, I guess, of Thanksgiving, but we celebrate it in our own shape, form, or fashion. So hopefully your traditions and your family for Thanksgiving don't deteriorate like Halloween is. Anyway, I just wanted to share that my feelings about the holidays and how things have really changed. And it's more of a money thing. It's more of a, make money off of it. And that's pretty much it. And it was like that, I guess, growing up. But again, when we celebrated the holidays like Thanksgiving, the holidays like Halloween, the holidays like Christmas, I mean, you were involved. Your house was decorated. You went trick-or-treating. You had the bags. You had pillowcases. I mean, you had to make costumes out of fucking sheets and shit sometimes. I mean, it was, I don't know. It's different. It's just real different. Okay, anyway, transitioning on week 9 because I got to get out of here. Football getting ready to start. My team play at 10. Week 9, number 5, week 9, Thursday night football. I'm just going to run through it real fast. Texas versus the Jets, 13-21. The Jets walked away with that. Broncos versus the Ravens. Ravens walked away with that 41-10. The Saints versus the Panthers. The Panthers walked away with that 22-23. The Commanders versus the Giants. The Commanders walked away with that 27-22. The Patriots walked away with the win here versus the Titans. Oh, no, wait a minute. Excuse me. Titans versus the Patriots. Titans walked away with the win 17-20. Chargers versus the Browns 27-10. Raiders versus the Bengals. Bengals 24-41. Dolphins versus the Bills 27-30. Cowboys versus the Falcons. Falcons 21-27. The Falcons walked away with that. Bears versus the Cardinals The Cardinals walked away with that 9-17. Jaguars versus the Eagles. Eagles walked away with that 28-23. Rams versus the Seahawks. Rams walked away with that 26-20. Lions versus the Packers. Packers lost to the Lions 24-14. The Colts versus the Vikings. Vikings walked away with that 13-21. Monday Night Football that just passed. Bucks versus the Chiefs. The Bucks actually won that. No, the Chiefs won that. That's actually that just passed. The Chiefs won that. Chiefs walked away with that. And let me do week 10. This is week 10 right now. I don't have my picks. This is week 10. This is week 10 right now. We are in week 10. The Giants versus the Panthers. I believe the Panthers was winning at the beginning of the morning before I got online. I don't got the scores right now, but I went with the Giants. But the Panthers was winning. Patriots versus the Bears. I'm going with the Bears on that. Bills versus the Colts. I'm going with the Bills on that. Broncos versus the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs. I know I don't want to go with the Chiefs, but against the Broncos, I know the ref's going to cheat that. Falcons versus the Saints, the Aints. I'm going with the Falcons on there. 49ers versus the Bucks. Definitely gang 49ers on that. Steelers versus the Commanders. I'm going with the Commanders on that. Vikings versus the Jaguars. I'm going with the Vikings on that. Titans versus the Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers there, even though I know the Titans is going to win that. Eagles versus the Cowboys. I went with the Eagles. I'm not going with the Cowgirls. The Jets versus the Cardinals. I went with the Cardinals on that. Murray doing his thing. He coming back. I think he's going to do something. Lions versus the Texans. I went with the Texans on that. I went with that brother, that coach over there. I went with him because he come from our set. He come from the 49ers. Dolphins versus the Rams. I went with the Dolphins on that one right there. Thursday night football. We ain't there yet. Well, the Thursday night football that just happened. Bengals versus the Ravens. We knew that the Ravens cheated on this game. We knew that the Ravens cheated. That face mask and all that, and the rest was right there. And they didn't throw the man. Listen, but the Ravens walked away with that. It was 34-35. Ravens got the win. Missed penalties. I wrote this down in my notes. I took this down in my notes. Missed penalties may have handed the Ravens the win. And I wrote that off of the sports thing. Missed penalties may have handed the Ravens the win. I believe so. They were right there. CeeLo, I see you on Instagram. The buys this week: Browns, Packers, the Raiders, and Seahawks. And the Raiders got a bye this week. Dubai. Y'all got Dubai. Y'all got a bye, but y'all lost anyway on a bye. Right? Let's keep going. NBA, number 6, NBA. Golden State Warriors, their record actually are 7-2. Lakers are 4-4. Sac, I think, is 4-3 or 5-3, one of the two. I can't remember. Bulls are 4-4 or 5-4, one or the other. We just won last night. 76ers are probably, I think, 2 or 3, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head because these are old records. I'm looking at old records, but I'm actually adjusting that as I go. Embiid is digging in his ass and smelling it on the court. I don't know if y'all seen that, but he dug in his ass and he smelt it on the court. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him when he did that. And he is suspended because he pushed a reporter or something like that. He knocked her over or some shit he did. So he's out. He won't be playing. The Heat, I think the Heat is up probably now 2-3 more than what I got here in front of me. So these actually are all changed. Milwaukee they was 1-4, but I'm pretty sure they probably 2 or 3 now and 4. So playoffs as of now in the Eastern Conference: Cleveland, Boston, New York, Miami, Bulls, Orlando, and Atlanta. That's the east side of the basketball. And then Brooklyn. That's the east. Western playoffs: OKC, Suns, Golden State, Dallas, Lake Show, Memphis, San Antonio, Minnesota. That's NBA playoff seats right now. I think things will change when more games, and there's more games today as well. I just didn't write them down. Number 7, we're going to transition because I want to get to the game. Transitioning on, number 7, the Hot Boys reunion, Weezyana Fest 2024. It was an amazing event that Lil Wayne put on. He was able to make the Hot Boy reunion happen on the same stage. Juvie, Tucci, Turk, Manny Fresh, Baby, Big G. They all was on the same stage. They missing Slim and Soulja Slim, or not Soulja Slim, somebody that passed away. I think it is So Slim. I can't remember the name. And then the brother, baby brother. And so that was a monumental thing though, man, to see all of them on stage. Pictures are floating around on Facebook, or not Facebook. Golden State Warriors is way better than the Bulls. Lance, I didn't say we were better than Golden State. I didn't say that. I'm gonna humble myself. I'm gonna eat the humble pie. I'm really gonna eat a slice of humble pie there. I didn't say that. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Well, you don't have to bang on me. You don't gotta do that. Okay. I understand. Go down. I can't stand you. I can't stand. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here because I know the Bulls. I know what the okay. I know. All right. Thank you very much for reminding me that Golden State is better than the Bulls. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, the performance, they all performed individually, then they performed as a group. They took off, they take off with the hits that they made back in the day. It was just a monument, the Niner gang. You see it. The gang Niner gang right here. You know, to see Lil Wayne, Juvenile, Turk, Manny Fresh, Baby, and BG back on stage like that in over 15, 20 years was definitely a monumental thing to see. They performed all their stuff that they did individually, then they performed their shit as a group. We all knew already that Manny Fresh was the producer for everything they did, which made that shit dope as fuck. But they announced that, they made that an announcement. Lil Wayne got the key to New Orleans. He not performing at the Super Bowl, but he says this was way better. Master P was there giving Lil Wayne an award as well. Also, Lil Wayne is the first footprints on the New Orleans Walk of Fame. They like the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Well, they got a New Orleans Walk of Fame, and Master P and all of New Orleans have put that together. And Lil Wayne is the very first artist that's going to have his feet stamped and have his star on the New Orleans Walk of Fame. So that's shout out to Lil Wayne for all the accomplishments that he's did over the years. He's overachieved. He got so many different accolades. Big ups to the New Orleans camp that put it all together and got him where he is today. They call Lil Wayne the best rapper alive. I believe so. As of now, I believe he's over Jay-Z. I don't know why they think Jay-Z is the best rapper alive. I know he sold some units or whatever the case may be, but as far as lyrics are concerned, as far as lyricists, I think Little Wayne got him there. I think Little Wayne got him there. But anyway, Little Wayne is also yeah, that's what I said, the Walk of Fame. The mayor was there at the New Orleans Fest, the Weezy Fest. I think she should, because they were smoking a lot of weed. They were smoking a lot of weed. Again, this is hearsay speculation on my show. I think she was smoking weed, the mayor of New Orleans. I think so. But that's just me. That's just me. Don't take my word for it. That's just me. Hearsay speculation. Do y'all think she was smoking weed? She was on stage with all the clouds. It was clouds around her too, y'all. I mean, clouds. Whew. It was so much weed. Sorry if y'all hear any little beat in the background. It's actually somebody in their studio playing their music and stuff, and I respect that. But I just want y'all to get a heads up. But anyway, they all on stage. They individual again. They individual. And Lil Wayne ended the Weezyana Fest on his call. So I enjoyed watching it. It was dope to see. Lil Russell had Juvenile come out to his backyard at his mama at the compound. Shout out to Lil Russell. Lil Russell was just on the desk. I think it's called Off the Desk or On the Desk or something like that, where all the rappers like go and do they little freestyle, or not freestyle, but like do it in front of the with the acapella thing. And the people in the background with him. I can't remember the damn name of it. If anybody know the name of that, please say it here on the show so I could get the name right. But Lil Russell was a shout out to Lil Russell. When I seen him on that, I said, I've already said to myself, now I'm saying it here on my show, that Lil Russell is an icon. And I said that to myself because of the movements that he's making, and he's going that way. And then to see him on the same thing that Scarface was on, or a Bone Thugs and Harmony, or a all of any great rapper that Tiny Desk. There we go. the Tiny Desk. Thank you, Remy Thiz, and shout out to Remy Thiz here on the show for helping me out with that. And yes, Remy, I'm gonna stop by and we're gonna have a cup of tea and we're gonna smoke and everything like that. But shout out to Remy Thiz for that. And Remy Thiz was on featured in my video, No Trust, one of my characters that I needed him to play. He was in there. So shout out to Remy Thiz for all the work he do and done for me in the music industry and just in my personal space. So I appreciate that, Rem. But anyway, Tiny Desk, oh Lord. In the middle of a live? I can't wait till I get over there. I'm in the middle of a live. I can't wait till I get over there. I'm in the middle of a live. Anyway, so Lil Russell was on Tiny Desk and a lot of rappers was on Tiny Desk. But what I was trying to do is just tie Lil Russell into the fact that he had Juvenile over there and everything like that. So yeah, it's all good. It's all love, Rim. So the Louisiana and I just seen E40 had Lil Russell on his show on stage. And so I just seen that as well. And so once I witnessed all that, I was like, yeah, that young man is well off on his way to be one of the greats, a living great from Vallejo. Her living great from Vallejo, the Gap Band, Confunction, E40, Mac Dre, so on and so forth. I'm on live. I can't wait till I get you. Vontae, somebody, I can't even tag him because it's going to mess my live up. Vontae, that's all right. When I get over there to your dad's house, I'm going to bleed you dry. I'm doing my podcast and you got the nerves to call me and text me at the same time? I can't wait to bleed the block. Anyway, shout out to the whole Hot Boys and everything like that. Big time as Hot Boys. And then individually artists Juvenile, Tunchi, Turk, Manny Fresh, BG, and Baby. They are Cash Money, Young Money. Well, Cash Money, and then Lil Wayne, Young Weezy is Young Money. And then I'm surprised Lil Wayne didn't bring out Drake for any of his sets, but that's another, and also Nicki Minaj, but that's a whole nother thing. I think it was just the Hot Boys reunion, Weezyana Fest for that. I don't know because I didn't see I don't know if I seen Drake for any other sets or Nicki Minaj for any other sets up there during the Weezyana Fest. And so anyway, keeping going. Justin Jonhson, shout out to the whole Dolph camp. I don't want to mess up his label, so I'm just gonna say the Dolph camp, for lack of a better term. Jonhson was convicted of first-degree murder for the death of young Dolph. He was sentenced to life without the possibility, and then they had to bring him back and arraign him for the mistake, or not mistakes, but for some extra charges. So he was a felon in a possession of a firearm, and then having a firearm. For having a firearm, a possession of a firearm, a felon with a possession of a firearm. They just racked up charge after charge on him to get him. He got 50 plus years added to the life without the possibility. So he ain't coming home. He never spoke, but he was told on by his other accomplices that were involved, his brother, and then the other dude that actually shot up the store with him and stuff like that. So Justin Jonhson, he deserved everything he got for killing young Dolph, and he tried to act like it wasn't him. He tried to pitch it to his defense counsel that it wasn't him or whatever case may be, but he had on the same clothes, the exact same everything all day long prior to the murder of young Dolph, and even after the murder of young Dolph, he had on the fucking clothes. How stupid can you fucking be? And still try to pitch it as if you didn't do the fucking murder. I got everybody calling me from GOAT on down to my cousin Vontae. Y'all think y'all could just call me in the middle of a live? I can't wait till I get off this shit. Justin Jonhson, you gone forever. Life without the possibility, and you got 50 years for the murder of young Dolph. It's the other two haven't been arraigned and charged yet. They go back, I think it's January. I think January, the other accomplices, his brother pled out to 3 counts of being accomplice, helping. Not for the actual murder, not getaway driver, nothing like that, but just later on down a day later, 2 days later, he was helping him out. Wait a minute, everybody talking about I better not lose today. I don't need to hear none of y'all. Y'all stupid. Y'all better not lose. Let me go. Let me do what I need to do, and I'm gonna get out of here because y'all stupid. Y'all trying to bother me and pitch it as if I'm gonna lose today. Yeah, don't be stupid, y'all. I think I need to check on the fact that my team is playing right now, though. I got to go here and make sure that, I'll at least pull this screen up because I got people bleeding me out right now. So I need to, they bleed me dry. Let me see here. Let me see. I don't want to get bled dry. Tell my team, don't be stupid. You see, and that's your problem, Jor. That is your problem. That's your problem. Oh, yeah, I got to get over to the game. The game is on. I got the game right here, though. It's okay. Hold on. Let me. I got to turn that sound off, though. It's okay. We okay. I got the game going right here. I see it. Y'all can bleed me all y'all want, but I got the game going. It ain't like I'm not watching the game. But anyway, number 9, the presidential race. The presidential race. Wow. Let me go here. Presidential race. Kamala versus Trump. Kamala got the blue. Kamala was the blue Democrat color that was No, wait a minute. I said that wrong. Kamala Harris got the blue Democrat color, beat the blood out of her. Trump had the entire country red like they blood in Pyru. It looked like on the actual election, it looked like they was bloods and Pyrus out there the way the state was looked at, because some of it was like pinkish red. So some of it was dark red. Some of it was So it was they did not want Kamala Harris to be the president of the United States. A lot of insecurities from men and a lot of insecurities from women. Didn't want her to win. And then the Democrats didn't have enough juice she needed to win Pennsylvania. She didn't win Pennsylvania at all. That shit was red as a motherfucker. So that was it. Trump became the president. The economy gonna shift. You're gonna get some tax breaks. You're gonna get some money in your pocket. He gonna talk shit about you. He gonna disrespect ethnicities and women and all of that. But at least you're gonna have a bag in your pocket. That's better than stuff going skyrocketing and going past that we can afford. You can't afford to live in California. You got to rob, steal, and cheat plus your job, in order to survive in California. And that's just California, but all the remote areas, all the backyard boogie areas and all of that, they were all foot. Trump had this shit locked and loaded before he even went to, and he's trying to make it so that nobody can be elected for president ever again. What type of fuckery is this? He wants to be the president until he died, and he passed it down to his son, and then his son passed it down. Like, what type of shit is we getting ready to be into? Project 2025 is allegedly something to do with Trump. Now, I got people saying it ain't got nothing to do with Trump, but I have seen with my own eyes the signature of his daughter on the fucking paperwork. And I've seen somebody go over Project 2025 and it got Trump smell stench all over it. He wants us to be military school. He wants to go to military school. Everybody got to be under one. It's that new world order shit that I think, trying to implicate in Project 2025. Everything is the same. Every currency is the same. Every education is the same. Every healthcare plan is the same. Every religion is the same. Everything under one syndicate, under one umbrella. Everything is the same. You do it, follow it, suit. You don't break it. I think it's a bunch of fucking crack bullshit. I don't know. And then I don't know how. Well, I can't say I know how. He didn't. I made a joke. I said, in order for him to get the actual delegation, the black delegation, I said, this what he need to do. He need to go to the block, get a sack, sell some goop, bust a bitch, pimp her, catch a 2 to 3 bid, come home, and then you'll get all black delegation votes. I said that about Trump. I said Trump need to go, but he the president though. He is the president. This is his second term being the president. I don't know if he's going to be able to be another. He can't be a president again after this if they don't pass any laws for him to stay president. And I don't think they're going to pass any laws for him to stay president. I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't think realistically the government is not going to allow him to stay the president. But you got to get these new candidates out there so they can run. You know, you got to get people out there to run. We making stops on defense. I'm sitting here watching it as I'm talking to y'all. So I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, the game started. I'm okay. But anyway, yeah, Kamala, she didn't even go out when she did her when the night of the election, all of the votes was going in and they was closing out all the polls and everything. She didn't even go out to even do her late night cap speech. And then the following day, she conceded. So she did a conceded speech. And I'm like, I don't even want to listen to that bullshit because you should have conceded the night of. If you seen how the shit was going and you seen how the shit was going, everybody seen it. She should have conceded right then and there, but she didn't. She didn't. And she didn't even get in face to her people that was out there. She had hella people out there for her. She had hella folks out there for her. That shit was crazy. I was like, damn, this bitch, she don't even care about the people. They sitting out there waiting for her to pop up. But then if you switch over to Fox and you go to Trump, everybody out there for him. He getting ready to hit the stage in just 2 minutes. I'm like, damn, this shit is a whole big mess. Kamala put herself in a situation she had no business being in. I don't think she was ever going to be the president, me personally. But that's being biased. You know, everybody got a chance and opportunity. We seen that with Barack Obama. We got him in. I just don't think they was ready for a female president. I don't think the country is ready for a female president. I don't think so. Because they tried it with Hillary Clinton and they couldn't get Clinton, right? And so because they couldn't get Clinton, you know, Kamala tried it stepping through and she stepped through Joe Biden. Now, Joe Biden, old and decrepit ass, he stepped down, but for some reason, you know, he started saying shit, you know, because conceded state, he did a conceded thing as well. I'm thinking to myself, well, wait a minute. You ain't said nothing this whole time. All of a sudden, slow Joe gonna get up there and say something all of a sudden now? Man, if you don't sit your tired old ass down, nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that shit. And get on with all that, right? So, anyway, Trump is the president. Like I said, you're gonna get some money in your pocket because he's the president. That's for damn sure. Trump gonna make it so you got a couple of dollars in your pocket, all of that good stuff. But he gonna be nasty about it. He gonna be verbally nasty about it. He got vengeance in his blood right now. He's going after Fonnie Willis and her antics down there in Fulton County, trying to prosecute him. You know what I'm saying? All of his 36 counts are wiped away. None of that shit count. He ain't going to jail. He the president of the United States. He ain't going nowhere. He can't go to jail now. I guess that's what it is, or however that shit is set up. And so it is what it is. That's where we at. That's where we're at. We'll see what his plans is with healthcare. We'll see what his plans is with the $1 trillion deficit that the country is in. We'll see if he start a war for nothing. We'll see if he's, bringing down the goods in stores as far as the milk, the eggs, the sugar, the butter. You know, we'll make sure. Let's see if he, do things to really help the people of society and not just come into office to be the president and have vengeance against people because didn't nobody want him to be the president. And so now he gonna lash out because he the president. Like, we got to see the change. We got to see the difference. You know, I myself in this economy, I pay taxes. I'm a law-abiding citizen and I want to see difference. I want to see change. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I just live here. But I want to see a change. I want to see the difference. I pay my taxes too, motherfuckers. Anyway, Trump got the president. StreamYard. Now, this StreamYard, if my supporters and my super chats, my mods, and everybody out there, my loved ones, my family, if y'all can support me, StreamYard is a software program that I am trying to obtain so that way I can run my program as far as my podcast more efficiently on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all at once. I don't have to have all these multiple screens up. I can just be on StreamYard and StreamYard will post it on all of the platforms. So if you guys could help me, that program is like $300. I'm a little tapped right now because of the holidays and everything. My supporters out there, Cash App. Hey, listen, DM me. If you can support me, If you can help me out with $10 here, $20 here, $100 here, $50 here, $75 here. If you can help me get this program faster, you will. I will keep you guys updated and announced regularly. If you guys can help me. I said the regularly wrong, but if you guys could do that, man, my supporters out there, my super chats out there, my loved ones, my family, please, man, I need this program to run the Cutthoat Radio podcast more efficiently. And by the way, I was down there in the Crest, and I'm gonna get to all the merch and everything sitting right here. But I was down there in the Crest yesterday, and when I went down there to the hood, I seen cousin Kilo. Kilo was telling me, about how we going. He got an idea for the podcasting that he gonna call it Thiz Everything Podcast. And so when he said that, he said, "You can still do your thing, but come in and side me's up with me." So when Kilo make the call, it's go time. So we gonna do Thiz Everything podcast in conjunction with Cutthoat Radio podcast. I'm still doing my show up here, still doing what I do here, but I got to go down to Vallejo once we set up the store, because he got Thiz Everything store, clothing store, getting ready, apparel. He getting ready to set up. He's setting it already up. Everything is going. It's a go. Once he get that going, we're going to set up lights. We're going to set up cameras. We're going to set up the booth. We're going to set up table. We're going to have chairs. We're going to set up the podcast. Not this stuff. We're going to get new stuff down there, and we're going to have the podcast as well down there. So I'll be able to get, we going up. It's up. Just so y'all know, it's up. My cousin gave me the green light to do what I do as far as being the host of the podcast. There's Everything Podcast. So that's why I'm giving y'all a promotion here on my show and letting y'all know that Kilo gave me the green light. He was like, "Cuz you already in motion, so you just do it, and then we just run this segment and these through Thiz Everything." I'm watching the game. Sorry about that. I just seen Brock Purdy get sacked. God damn it. That just pissed me off. But anyway, we're gonna run it. We're gonna run that down there. Thiz Everything Podcasting, and then we're gonna do Cutthoat Radio Podcasting, and it's just we big. So it's big. It's gargantua. It's organic. It's mega. It's large. It's all of the words. It's colossal. It's all of the words you can think of. It's huge. We going up. It's up. From here on up, it's up. You dig? So anyway, StreamYard, I'm gonna need that software to run down there as well, so that I can have split screen, so I can have people chiming in, so I can have people intervening with me and things of that nature. I need all of you guys. Hold on, I got stuff right here. Good morning to my Uncle Renard over here on Facebook. Good morning to Salito. Salute. And I'm telling everybody about the stuff that we're doing down there for the podcasting and stuff like that down there in Vallejo. We're gonna be cancel. We're gonna be doing Thiz Everything Podcasting down there in Vallejo. So just stay tuned for that. Wait a minute. I just knocked this out the way. I gotta have that right there. Godly. Anyway, so yeah, StreamYard. That's the software I need. Uncle Renard, to anybody, Boom, and everybody that's watching, Sauce, everybody, man, if y'all can help me get this program, it's called StreamYard. It's like $300 to get to get the actual thing. Now I can run StreamYard, the fake one, not the fake one, but the free software subscription, but I want to get the actual program so that way I can run this program not just here, and then I can teach everybody that want to get into podcasting on how to work the programs and things of that nature. I'm already a step ahead of y'all. I just need the money to do so. I'm kind of tapped. I ain't got the money, and that's just what it is. But if my supporters are out there and y'all my real supporters and y'all love me and y'all got nothing but love for me and y'all want to see me excel, y'all want to see me grow like y'all say y'all do, look out for me. I got Cash App, I got Apple Pay, I got Chime, I got Venmo. You guys could send all of the donations and all the support to all of them, and I'll get all of that and I'll put it all together and I'll get the program, and then y'all will see what I'm talking about. But I will run on the free ad. I will do an update and announcement so y'all can see what I'm talking about as far as when I run this program. It got the banner on the bottom. It shows all of the Cash Apps, the mods. It got super chats up there. You could do so much different things. I got split screen, and me when I pull up like songs and stuff like that, I don't have to pull up a song and you can actually see me pull the song up. You can actually see the song pop up on the side of me on the split screen. You can actually see when some people tag in. I can have like up to 10 people on the split screen with me in the actual chat interacting and everything like that. But it costs money to do all of that. I need y'all help. This is StreamYard I'm talking about. If I get this program, the faster I get this program, the faster y'all to see the change to the show. And then I can get, instead of me clicking on my little Apple music thing right here to do the jingle and the chants and all this other stuff, all I got to do is get the little attachment, plug my little attachment in, and then y'all also it'll play the jingle. I just press the little button. C-U-T-T. I could do T-U-T, C-U-T, 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 T-H-O-A-T. I could do that. I could do all of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could, to the next level of the podcast, but I need my supporters out there. I need my family out there. I need my loved ones out there. I need y'all right now. Ugh, I can't do it without y'all. And yes, I still have my GoPro. I still have my cameras. I still have all my stuff here. I just don't always run my GoPro because my GoPro, I try to save the energy and everything when I'm actually doing my interviews for past, present, and future segment. I don't really want to run the GoPro. It's not necessary to run all of that type of equipment when I'm doing updates and announcements like this. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. It just depends. Oh, go! Touchdown! Ah! Ah! Warren Jennings is back! Ah! Touchdown, San Francisco! Anyway, StreamYard, I need y'all help out there, supporters. If y'all can help me get this program. Oh, that's Parcell. That wasn't even Warren Jennings. That was Parcell. My bad. Ricky Parcell. He got the touchdown. Look at that arm extend over. Ricky Parcell. And they shot him in Frisco months ago. They shot him. It came through his back. And he's still touchdowning. He's still touchdowning. That was Ricky Parcell. That wasn't even Juan in third. That wasn't Juan Jennings. Let me play the jingle a little bit. I got excited.
C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. It's the Cuddhoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cuddhoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. It's the Cuddhoat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cuddhoat Radio Podcast.
Man, I tell you, man, I can't do it without y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be a podcasting, journalism, and all of this other stuff that I'm into now, along with my music and cooking and stuff. I wouldn't do it without y'all. So I appreciate y'all. The appreciation goes unnoticed. The love goes unnoticed. I thank y'all for all the support. I thank y'all for all the likes, all the shares, all the interaction, all the engagement. Everybody that's sharing it, telling a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you all out there for tuning in to Cuddhoat Radio Podcast. It's your host, Young Shot Rizzle. Yes. Anyway, moving on. RIPs. We got to send our RIPs. Quincy Jones just passed away. We're going to pay our respects to that. He was 91. And I don't want to add anything, any shade or any disrespect towards his name. He just passed away. So I'm going to leave my funny commentary off of what I was going to say. I'm going to leave that off. I'm not going to say what I wanted to say right there. Now is not the time. But RIP to Quincy Jones. Some people down in Vallejo. I don't want to expose the name, but from my understanding, he was fishing, and I think his boat turned over or something like that, and he went missing in the water, and they haven't found his body yet. So that was I was like, wow, and I know him. I know him. I know him personally. If he would walk in here right now, what's up, nigga? All the shit. So I mean, it is just I don't want to say his name right now. His family didn't announce nothing. I see other folks are saying it on Facebook, social media, stuff like that. I'm not going to do that here on the platform. I don't want to do that to his family. I'm not going to say his name. not gonna say his name. But anyway, Quincy Jones, 91 years old. He passed away. Musical genius. He produced a lot of music throughout his generation of music. So and he did a lot for everybody. Quincy Jones. So Tupac, Michael Jackson, the list goes on. So we're gonna bow our heads and pay respect to Quincy Jones, and then R.I.P. to DJ Clark Kent. He passed away as well. I believe he was 41 or 45, somewhere like that, or something like, or 51 or 55. I can't remember the age. I really can't remember his age, but he also passed away. World famous producer, DJ Clark Kent. Bow our heads in respect here on Cutthoat Radio Podcast. Everybody that's paying attention and watching, let's bow our heads and pay respect. Moment of silence, please. Pay our respects to the late, great, legendary Quincy Jones, 91, and the late, great DJ Clark Kent. I send condolences to both their families and also the family of the young gentleman I'm talking about in Vallejo that just lost his life as well down there. Sending condolences to the family from Cutthoat Radio Podcast. I talk low when I talk RIPs because the shit, it hurts my heart because I got a lot of family that I lost as well. So excuse my low tone. Moving along, I'm gonna get out of RIP because I want to get to the game. I'm already 20 minutes behind, but we just scored, so I'm watching it here. Number 12, Fizz coats and jackets. If you want a Fizz coat and jacket, this is Salito and everybody else that's watching on all the streaming platforms. If you want a jacket, if you want one of these coats, here's the promo. Let me get this out the way. Here's the promo. This is the label that Mac Dre started. We all know that 20 years ago. Yada, yada, yada. And we just keep his name alive. It got the T Letterman in the front. They nice. This is nice material. Nice material. Nice material. You got the pocket inside right here. Old school pocket. One pocket inside, not on both sides. One. You got pockets on both. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice fit. It's a nice jacket. This is an extra large. And the I think it's the manufacturer is Jackal T Wheel. Jackal T Wheel. Jackal T Wheel. Jackal T Wheel. Jackal T Wheel or Jackal the Wheel. And that's the Theus. Now, they are expensive. They're not cheap. You're not gonna just walk up on me and you think I'm finna just allow you to get a jacket through me on a discount. No. If you go through me looking for a discount, the discount won't be a discount. It's actually going to be an upcharge because I'm going to make a finder's fee for you getting the jacket through me. The reason why I say that is because I don't work for free. If you want me to call Kilo, if you want me to get in touch with Kilo, if you want me to go get the jacket for you and bring it to you, any of them transactions, that will cost you the $50 finder's fee. It's an automatic $50. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you at. It's automatically $50 if you want me to get you the coat or get the coat to you. It's automatically $50. I don't care who you are. I don't. I believe Kilo is asking on street right now, street value, $250 to possibly $300 street value, because these coats are not even, these are exclusive. They're not even mass production right now. These are just prototypes. I got this. Well, he got a lot of prototypes, but he promoting. This is all the promotional prototypes. He's trying to promote it. So this is why he got enough to do the promotional prototype. And then once he already knew I was coming to get the coat. So and it's a backstory to these coats. I got a story about a coat, and we're gonna tell you about that in just a second. Kilo, I had a color scheme yesterday. I was wearing orange and everything. I had the Air Force Ones, my Air Force Ones right there. Kilo seen that I had all of this orange on, and my nigga, the Bay Hustler, we're gonna get to him in a second. They seen this and said, whoa, nigga, you already got the orange on here. Boop, boop, boop. So I got a lot of the promotional stuff from Kilo yesterday. That's coming. I got stuff coming from Kilo for promotional, as far as the hats, as far as keychains, lockets, Thea's Farms. They're gonna give me all the stuff. He's gonna give me a whole promotional packet kit, so that way I could come to the show and do the promo for him and everything like that. But this coat costed me $250. It costed me $250. I paid $250 for it. So just so you know, very nice, very comfortable. You know, very comfortable, very nice. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we doing. That's how we rocking. And so again, if you go through me, it's gonna cost you $50 extra. So if you're paying $250 for the coat, if I get you the $250 deal, street value deal, and I'm saying that here on the show, so you won't be blindsided like, oh, yo, it was $250, but no. I'm gonna go ask him if I can get the jacket for $250. If you try to go to Kilo and think you finna pay $250 for this jacket, even with my name, saying my name, you're wrong. Absolutely fucking wrong. Now if I go to Kilo, and I'm saying this on my show, and I tag Kilo on the thing, if I go to Kilo, because he gave me green light, if I go to Kilo and say, hey Kilo, you know, he'll work with me. He's not gonna work with you. Now I know that's, and this is what it is. Now I heard to the grapevine, when the store opened up, they're gonna go up to $450, $500 for a Thea's coat, because they're gonna have other things on it, like other patches probably, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do custom jackets as well. So a lot of stuff is gonna go up. The prices are gonna go up. But again, if you go through me, I'm tagging you for $50 extra on a finder's fee. That means I got to go pick the coat up for you. I got to bring it to you. I got to deliver it, or I have to see if I can get the price to $250 for you. So that's all the $50. You know what I'm saying? If you want me involved, if you want a third party involved, if you go directly to Kilo, that's your business. I'm giving you the price that he's gonna charge you, $300. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be $300. I paid $250 because I'm his little cousin. I know I could work. He'll work with me. And that's just what it is, because who I am. I'm bloodline, and so. But I support. I don't just go looking for a handout. I go support. Make sure I got all that out. Oh yeah, color schemes. So he got different color schemes. He got different sizes. You could get whatever color scheme he got. He got them all. Black and white, red and white. He got all the color schemes you can think of. Like he got the baby powdered blue with the white. He got the pink and the white. He got he got all type of color schemes. He got for you. So Ben Dope, I see you. Boom, I see you. I see everybody. Everybody here popping up. I see everybody. Top of the AM, 7 up right now. We up right now on the Buccaneers. Just so everybody know, we scored. Ricky Parcell caught the ball and ran for the touchdown. Yards out the catch. And we did a false start, so we had to back up. Anyway, color schemes. So color schemes, you pick your color scheme, or you go see it, and you go talk to Kilo. Kilo got all the color schemes that you can think of, possibly want. Short, tall, big, fat, small, skinny, all of that. So you got all of the mediums, the larges, the extra larges, the double X's, the triple X's. It got all of the shit you're looking for. Kilo is in full production, and I'm his liaison. One of the liaisons for doing this shit. I do the promo behind Thea's anyway. Y'all know me. I've been doing promo behind Thea's ever since I jumped in the game. I was a promo for Thea. So, and Rick, oh shit, Christian McCaffrey is on the field. I forgot he was playing today. And so, everybody calling, threatening me. And so, anyway, color schemes is there. So Chris, Garg, if you want, this is the Garg, if you want a thing, you go through me. Yes, it's gonna be an extra $50. Kelliontae, if you go through me, it's an extra $50. Sauce, if you go through me, extra $50. Chuck B's, extra $50. My own brother from another, the Cuddie Josh, you go through me, extra $50. That's just the service fee. You got to pay the service fee. I do not work for free for nobody. Kilo gonna make his money. You gonna get your item. I need to make at least $50 off the transaction. Every transaction. I don't care who you are. That's just how it's gonna be. I could tax you and get 100, but I'm not. I could have left the prices out and said, no, this is what he want, but I'm if you give me this, blah, 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 blah. I didn't do none of that. I told you, heads up, $200 to $300, $250 to $300 is where he gonna sting you. If you go through me, I can persuade more on the 250 side. If you don't go through me, he's gonna tax you for 350, 375, 325, anywhere in the threes. He's gonna get you for that money. He's not gonna bend and break for you. No, he won't do it. He just won't do it. So if you go through me, I'm sorry. It's $250, but it's gonna be $300 because I'm gonna extract $50 out of the three and make sure he get his 250 and I get my 50. You get your jacket, and we all happy. That's how I'm doing it. If you don't want that, you go to Kilo yourself. You're gonna pay $300. All that money go to him anyway. So boom. Number 13, Bay Hustle. Let me take all this off. Bay Hustle got his new stuff. I got stuff here from Bay Hustling too. Now, Bay Hustling, these are 60. I think this right here, I believe the hat is $40. The bucket hat is $40, 45, 50. Don't quote me on that, but quote me on that. Somewhere around there. But these are 60. These are windbreakers. I'm gonna put it on. These are the windbreakers. And it matches the whole get down. So you got the whole setup, the whole get down, and then you got the logo on. Let me turn around, see if I can turn around real quick. You got the logo on the back, you know what I'm saying, on the hat and everything like that. So it's dope. This motherfucker ain't got it on the side and everything. Bay Hustle. My boy Arch do it. He do it out there. He P Will, California. Slow niggas out there. That's Pittsburgh, California. And so yeah, so he doing that. So he got bucket hats, he got regular hats. I wear a lot of the regular hats. I don't got that hat in here right now. No, it's in my car. It's the hat with the Golden State Warriors bridge logo looking like, but it's not really the Golden State Warriors. It's actually him. It's called Bay. It's got a BH on there. It's Bay Hustle. So that's all what this is. It say Bay Hustle, Bay Hustling, right there on the wall. Bay Hustling. That's his original what he was gonna do at first, as far as his design. That's his original design right there, but he been cooking and working and coming up with different schemes and different color schemes and different logos and stuff like that. Now, this kind of looks like the stamp, but you know, it goes. I like his stamp. I like his creativity. I like where he's going with it. And I told him I was going to, you know, be supportive of the things that he got going on too, because that's my boy. He got shirts as well. Now his packaging for the windbreakers is expensive. These ain't cheap. So he got the windbreaker with the tag in the back. Tag is right here. You see, I got the Bay Hustle logo right there on the tag. That's dope as fuck right there to me. That and it's like 3D a little bit. Like you can feel it, you can touch it. And then he got the packaging with the Bay Hustle on the thing. So this is you quality is what he's shooting for at the same time, giving you something. And you look nice. You look real good in this. You know, I look real good in it. So, and then you got the black one. He got and they 49er colors. I see where he was going with the scheme color on this one. He reeled me in as soon as he showed it to me. He got one that got the 49ers in it, on the logo in it. I said, ugh. I don't know if they get you for that, the infringement and using their logo because you selling it. But it was dope. It's dope. I'm gonna just pull it out and show you. I'm gonna put it back. It's the black one. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Christian McCaffrey is back on the field. He is working his magic. CMC back. That just goes to show you CMC back. All right. So anyway, Bay Hustle. So he got these windbreakers. He got for the ladies too. He got hats. He got beanies. I seen some of the beanies. Yeah, I was supposed to get a beanie yesterday, but he couldn't find a beanie to give to me. But he got all of these type of hats. But he got different style hats. He got the logo on there. He got the words on there. He got beanies on there. He got all that stuff. He got the shirt right here. Let's go to the shirt. How you open the motherfucker? What they do? They sealed it? This nigga sealed the shirt in the bag. I'm trying to find, you know how it be on these bags, they be having a little slit to like pull it open? Shit, this motherfucker ain't got no slit. This nigga is just innovative. I swear this nigga's innovative. He gonna ball out with this shit. I believe so. That's why I support him. Look at that. Look at that right. And that's the long sleeve. That's the long sleeve jaw. That's long sleeve jaw right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's a pass interference on the defense. Thank you. 1st and 10. So you got Bay hustling. I got all of the stuff right here. If you're looking for the Bay Hustle gear, all the stuff, just reach out through me. Again, it's going to be a finder's fee. Probably a $20 finder's fee, or actually a $25 finder's fee. Depending on the items that you get, it will be a $25 finder's fee immediately attached to it. So just expect that. And then once you pick your items and stuff like that, the price may go up as far as the finder's fee, because again, I got to go pick it up and I got to bring it to you. So that's gas, that's travel time, that's all of that. He's, so anyway, and then you can't just meet him anywhere, and he's not going to just pull up on you if he don't know you. So again, a lot of y'all going to have to go through me anyway. And some of this stuff will be actually in the Thiz is Everything store in Vallejo and Fairgrounds, in the Crest. So a lot of this stuff will be in there, so you can get that stuff in there as well. We're gonna definitely do a consignment with Kilo and get that in there as well. So anyway, Bay Hustle is again, he got all this color schemes that you can possibly want and think. Get in contact with me, or you can hit Bay Hustling right here. This is my boy Arch. This is his card. That's him right there. IG right there on. Let me bring it down so y'all can see that. That's the Bay Hustle. You can get at him. And so he says, if you're making moves in the streets between two bridges, you are Bay Hustling. That's his little saying, his little motto for the Bay, and his clothing line and everything like that. So you can reach out to Arch, or you can hit me to get the merch. I appreciate you guys tuning in on that. 1 and 15, 1 and 15, 1 and 3rd, 1 and 3rd. Let's go. I already talked about that. Last on the list, 200 items, and then I'm gonna get out of here and get off this live shit. The Boys and Girls Empowerment Group presents Thanksgiving dinner in a brown box, Tuesday, November 26th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., providing 100 families with a Thanksgiving dinner box. It's first come, first serve. Sign up early. All the meals are free. Everybody eats free, including this is including in the box. Let's get this off real fast, and then we're gonna get out of here. Including in the box, turkey, stuffing, yams, cornbread, eggs, cake mix, frosting, onions, boxes of mac and cheese, and canned green beans, fresh veggies. That's all in the brown box that you'll get. So if you're short on funds and you need still a Thanksgiving dinner, please go see the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group in Vallejo, California, located 1638 Fairgrounds Drive, Suite A, Vallejo, California, 94589. If I don't have the Q card in front of me, but if you go on my page, I did share it on my Facebook page. You can go in there and scan the Q card, and it'll take you straight to all the information that you need. And you can contact Shiggity the Playboy, better known, or Sean Wilson, better known as Shiggity the Playboy from the Crest Creek Gang, and then also Orlando Graham. You can contact him, or Jason Smith. You can contact him, or you can contact Pissy, or you can get in contact with Thrill, or Coach Thrill, or Narc. Get in contact with them down there at the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group, and they will take you to where you need to go to get you a Thanksgiving dinner box. Again, that's Tuesday, November 26th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., providing 100 families with a Thanksgiving dinner box. First come, first serve. Sign-ups are early. The meal is free for everyone, including the turkey, stuffing, yams, cornbread, eggs, cake mix, frosting, onions, boxed mac and cheese, and canned green beans and fresh veggies. I don't have the Q card, but you can scan that flyer that's on my Facebook page if you need any more information. The location is 1638 Fairgrounds Drive, Suite A, Vallejo, California. That's right there in the Crest. And then last on the list, I was in the Crest yesterday. I ain't been out there in a while, so I had to get out there and just get some Crest in me. So I was able to see people I haven't seen in some months. Thank God to be able to see everybody. But just being out there is very dangerous. It's very real. It's very raw. And if you go out there, don't go out there with less than a pole and a stick. And I ain't talking about the long little thing that you grab off of a tree or a metal object. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say pole and a stick. Make sure you got that with you. Because yesterday we out there, we standing, we having a good time. It looked like a movie scene and from whatever movie, Boys in the Hood or Minister Society or even Juice or whatever. And then next thing you know, it's pow pow, and then everybody ducking and looking around. I'm talking about sticks and poles came out. It was babies that had sticks and poles. I haven't seen this many sticks and poles in my era. When I was out there in my era, we didn't have this many sticks and poles. These niggas had sticks and poles out there yesterday. I said, Lord have mercy. And guess what? Normally, when I go, I always got my stick and my pole. I always got it. When I go down there to the land of the dope rhyme, I always got the blocker. And this time I left the blocker. I knew my cousin had blocker and we was good, but I left mine. I was like, I ain't gonna take it because I'm just going to get merch. I'm just picking up merch. That's all I was doing. And in the midst of picking up merch, shots fired. Oh my God. Lord. I said, oh no, I didn't come down here for this shit, man. Man. That's all I kept thinking, man. I swear, I kept thinking that shit. I swear to God. I said, man, ain't this a bitch? Uh-oh. 4th and 9. I thought that was going to be a pass interference. Where Lance at? He's still there. So anyway, yeah. I had to stick it out, tough it out. I was there with everybody. I was able to see everybody. I mean, it was some motherfuckers I ain't seen in a minute. And they ain't seen me in a while, and everybody kind of treated me. I got treated like royalty. It was some royalty going on for me. I was like, wow. It was some royalty going on for me. I couldn't believe it. I said, not this much love. It was a lot of love. And I appreciate that. Love the Crest, love everybody out there still. I know it's, it is what it is, as far as the danger zone it is. But shout out to the whole Crest side, man. The Crest got me crazy. Love the way it raised me. I appreciate everybody that tuned in on the show today. We're going to go back to the top of the list. Just go over real quick and let everybody know what we went through, what we said, what we talked about, and get the hell out of here for the day because we're going to get on here and finish watching out for the rest of football today. So basically, we went to the top of the list. We talked about Mac Dre. It was number 1. Mac Dre, 20 years passing. We talked about that. We had some little Mac Dre music going right there. We want to pay our respects and give him his flowers, even though I gave him his flowers when he was alive. I still want to give him his flowers to this day. We talked about it. More on the YSL, number 2. We talked about that. We talked about how Young Thug and 2 other defendants pled out. We talked about how Brian Steele and Keith Adams and Young Thug's father, Mr. Thug, did not want to plea due to the fact that they're winning the trial. They're winning, and they thought they were going to get a not guilty verdict at the end, or they was going to get a not guilty verdict at the end. And so they kind of bitter on that note, but they happy Young Thug is home. We talked about it. We talked about how Gunna in that situation is kind of, wishy-washy. We talked about that. We talked about OTF. This is number 3. Number 3 is OTF. We talked about how OTF and Lil Durk has been in a jam, or is in a jam now because of Jam. This dude named Jam. It's an actual dude named Jam. Got Durk in a jam. And so we talked about that. Number 4, we talked about Halloween and how the holidays just don't feel the same as they did back in the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, and so on and so forth, I guess. Nowadays, it's watered down. It's too soft. It's not as scary as Halloween used to be. Halloween decorations used to be more graphic and more scarier. Halloween used to be more, people being more into the spirit of being out, spooking and scaring kids, haunted houses and things of this nature. This shit is watered down, and you trunk or treating. You're wearing costumes that's too bright. People are trick or treating at 3 p.m. They're not even trick or treating when the sun go down like they used to. It's just all type of shit that just don't make sense to me with the holiday no more. It's a money grab. Anyway, we talked about it. Number 5, we talked about week 9 and week 10, the NFL, and I read the picks and the scores and all of that. We talked about it. Number 6, we talked about the NBA. We talked about Golden State, the Lake Show, the fake show, Shaq and the Bulls and the 76ers. We talked about Embiid digging in his booty. We talked about all of that. Pause. We talked about it. We talked about the Brooklyn. We talked about the playoff as of now. We talked about how the teams as of now are in the playoffs. Same thing with the West Coast Conference. Talked about it. Talked about number 7. We talked about the Hot Boys reunion with Weezyana Fest 2024. We talked about all of the stuff, that good stuff that Lil Wayne did over there. He got the key to the city. He got his first star on the New Orleans Walk of Fame. So shout out to all the stuff going over there. And we also talked about maybe, just maybe, that motherfucking mayor that gave him the key to the city smoked some weed on stage. Just maybe. It's a speculation and a hearsay, but just maybe. We talked about it. Number 8, we talked about Justin Jonhson and the 50 plus years he got added onto a life without the possibility for the murder of young Dolph. We talked about it. Number 9, we talked about the presidential race. We talked about how one side was blue and how one side is red, but they don't want Crips and Bloods. But they got one side blue and one side red. One blue wasn't really blue. One side was more red than blue, and it was more on the Donald Trump side. So Trump now is your president of the United States. They let him be the president. Lord have mercy. Again. He grabbing pussy and calling motherfuckers out their name. He don't like bitches or nothing. I don't know. We talked about it. Talked about StreamYard and how that program would help me, help us, and help everybody when I get the program. Hopefully my supporters out there can do what I need them to do to help me get the program as far as donating and sending money. Please, I need it. Number 11, we talked about Quincy Jones, the RIPs. We talked about DJ Clark Kent. I did mention the fella that lost his life down there in Vallejo. I didn't go into full detail, and I didn't say his name, but we talked about it. Number 12, we talked about the Theus coats. I showed y'all the merch. We went over this. $250, $300. If you go through me, it's an added $50. I don't care about who you are. If you go through me, it's an extra $50. I'm just saying. Bay Hustling, game, same thing. It's going to be an extra $25 added on to whatever merch you may buy from him. Depending on how much quantity you buy, it will go up. But we talked about it. Presidential election, we talked about it. We talked about the Boys and Girls Empowerment Group, the Thanksgiving dinner box down there in Vallejo. It starts at 10 a.m. and it's over at 2 p.m. We talked about it. We talked about all of the stuff that comes in there, and we gave you the address and all that good stuff. If you need more information, again, go to my page on Facebook, and you get all the information you need off the flyer. Scan the Q card. Number 15, we talked about being in the Crest yesterday and all of the antics that went on out there, being able to eat off the food truck. Now, Pissy and Thrill got something good going on out there with the food. I didn't talk about this, but I want to just touch on it real quick. They got a food truck right there in the heart of Kings Market, and that food is delicious. Both of the chefs are good cooks. They doing an awesome good thing for the community. It's self-generated from the community. It belongs in the community. It's for the community, and that shit is fucking phenomenal. It's brilliant. Only thing I hate about it is the gun violence and the danger zone that it's in. But other than that, food quality is there. The service is good. The people that's running it is great. I mean, it's all that in a bag of potato chips. Y'all don't got to go nowhere. They got the seafood platters over there. They got the sandwiches over there. They got the hoagies over there. They got a chicken hoagie. They got a steak hoagie. They got the shrimp platter. They got the basa platter. They got all of it. They got stuff over there for you, your liking. They got tacos, burritos, and sandwiches, and burgers, and this and that, and all of the above. The ribs, and they do it all. They do everything. So they know how to cook it all. And I was able to get a taste of that yesterday in the Crest, and it just lit my heart up. It really did. Shout out to Thrill and shout out to Pissy for the things that they're doing right there in the community. And Lando. Lando also is out there doing his thing. But do not, and I repeat, do not go out there to the land of the dope rhyme without less than a stick in a pole. Thank y'all for tuning in on the show today. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I really do, man. I appreciate y'all. But I have to get out of here. I got to go over here to the compound and finish watching my game. We're going to end it on a CUTTHOAT Cutthoat Radio Podcast jingle. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Shab Rob, and I'm out.
CUTTHOAT. Cutthoat. It's the Cutthoat Radio Podcast. Cutthoat. Cutthoat Radio Podcast. Cutthoat. It's the Cutthoat Radio Podcast. Cutthoat. Cutthoat Radio Podcast.
If y'all haven't subscribed to the Cutthoat Radio Podcast channel on YouTube, please do so at www.youtube.com/Cutthoat Radio Podcast 807. It'll take you straight to my channel. Hit the subscribe hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You'll get all of the latest and greatest when I do my updates and announcements, when I do my past, present, and future segments, anything that I got to do with my podcasting, music, and all of that good stuff. You'll get it on the Cutthoat Radio Podcast channel. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a blessed day out there on this good Sunday. Go Niners, gang, gang.